Welcome back to Tutorials, and I have some good news for you jailbreakers out there. Redsn0w have just released their beta from the iPhone dev team, which jailbreaks firmware 4.1 and 4.0. Now there are some cons to this jailbreak, and it's not the SHAtter jailbreak like I talked about in my last video. If you guys who are subscribed, you will know about my last update video. That has been delayed because of some difficulties Pod 2G came into, and I'm going to talk about that later in the video. But basically, what does Redsn0w beta support? So obviously it supports 4.1 and 4.0. You can see that on the screen right now. It supports only the iPhone 3G and the iPod Touch 2G. Now that's very, very important. It will be released to iPhone 4 users, iPhone 3GS users, iPod Touch 3G, iPod Touch 4G. But for now, and maybe it mightn't be long, it might be only a few days, but they're just testing it out on iPhone 3G and iPod Touch 2G. So if you're a bit of a risk taker, you want to try out this, there should be no risk in it anyway, because they are after testing it on the 3G and 2G. Now another con to this jailbreak, but it is the only one out there for 4.1 anyway, is that it's only Mac OS compatible. So if you have a Windows computer or PC, a Linux computer or PC, it will not work with you. They only have the Mac OS compatible one. Basically there are some problems with the Windows version, and they're just ironing out them problems, and they're going to fix it up for us. So soon, that should be released very, very soon. They're going to work on that very hard. Now, as I said, this is a beta release, and as I said before, it's not the SHAtter exploit developed by Pod 2G. Now, why is this? Because Pod 2G, if you guys don't already know, he is after leaving the iPhone development team. Now, why did he do that? We don't know. They must have had some falling out or something. But whatever the problem was, he's after leaving. He's going it alone. Will this affect the jailbreak? Honestly, I thought SHAtter would be released earlier than this. It's been taking a bit longer than I thought. Maybe they had some difficulties and Pod 2G decided to leave. But it shouldn't affect the jailbreak anyway. The jailbreak would still go ahead because Pod 2G will be working on it on his own. But also, the iPhone dev team know all about his exploit, so they'll be working on it as well. So you got two people working on it there, so it might be a good thing. Now, this is patchable, so iTunes could update their firmware here, but obviously don't update it. It's a Punish 2 DFU mode exploit. Now that might mean nothing to no one, but basically it just means that Apple will be able to patch it. It is untethered, so it's an untethered jailbreak, except for iPod Touch 2G MC models. So if you're running in an MC iPod Touch 2G, you will know that there's always problems with the MC model. Basically, it will not work. Well, it will work with that, but it'll be tethered. Now, this is a problem for some people. For most people, it's not. I don't personally think it's a problem. I think it's fine because basically you just link it up to your computer when you want to boot up your device and click a button and it'll be grand again. But if you want it to be untethered, you might wait for the SHAtter exploit. Now, if you used Redsn0w to unlock your iPhone device, make sure you don't use Redsn0w beta, at least until the Punish tool comes out for firmware 4.1, because it will get rid of your unlock, so you will not be able to use your carrier that Apple does not want you to use. So if you're on AT&T and if you used Redsn0w to go on Verizon or Sprint, do not use Redsn0w because it will get rid of your unlock. Basically, you just want to wait for the Punish tool. You just want to wait till a different, better unlock comes out. When you download that file, make sure that you install it correctly, run all the properties, connect up your iDevice, and then run it as per normal, and it'll bring up a selection of what you want to install. Now, Cydia will be there. You want to make sure that box is checked. You definitely want to install Cydia. It'll ask you, do you want multitasking and wallpapers and all that kind of stuff. You just tick whatever you want, tick them all if you want, and run the device and it'll jailbreak for you. So it shouldn't be too hard for you guys. But basically, this is just a beta for Redsn0w. So if you want to try it out, if you're dying to jailbreak your device, you might as well go for it. I think I'll go for it, and I'll let you know how I get on. By the way, if you guys want to be updated on when iPhone 4 and iPod 4G is coming out, when that jailbreak's coming out and unlock, you might subscribe to me because I update my videos very, very regularly. This was only released this morning, so I'm updating this very regularly. You might just click subscribe there. It really does help me out anyway. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you want to be notified straight away when a new jailbreak comes out, you might follow me on Twitter. That's @ZTutorials. I tend to release all my info there very early before I release videos. But videos will be that day, or if latest, the day after. So thank you all for watching, and this is ZTutorials signing out.